Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video we're going to be going over 5 AFK skilling methods. So without further ado, let's jump straight in with method 1. Method 1 is going to be catching anglerfish with the fishing barrel. And players will get access to fish these anglerfish at level 82 fishing. However, there is a secondary requirement, and this is for the player to have 100% Piscarilius house favour. And if you guys are watching this video in the future, the house favour may or may not have been removed by now, but as of this recording, it still remains. You can find these anglerfish at the bait fishing spot, which is located just south of Tainan's fishing supplies. And to catch an anglerfish, you will need to bring a fishing rod and a bunch of sandworms, as this is the bait you need to be able to catch these anglerfish. I would also recommend for you to bring along some other items with you. A full angler's outfit would be a good fit here, as it gives you a slight increase in the XP you can gain an hour. The Radar's Blessing is a good way to be able to catch more than one fish at a time, but this is only between 2 and 8%. And the final thing I would recommend for you guys to bring with you is of course the fishing barrel, and you can get this from the Temporous Reward permits. And this fishing barrel lets you store twice as much fish, which in this case means you have to bank less often. Players who are doing this can expect to catch between 75 and 150 anglerfish an hour, and this means your hourly XP will be somewhere between 9,000 and 18,000 XP. And obviously the higher fishing level you have, the more anglerfish you'll be able to catch in each hour. But now let's go over to method number 2. Method number 2 is cutting redwood logs. And you'll gain access to cutting redwood logs when you have managed to achieve level 90 in your woodcutting skill. However, just like the first method, this method has a secondary requirement. And the secondary requirement for this one is to have at least 75% Hosidius house favour. Once again, if you guys are watching this video in the future, the favour requirement may or may not have been removed by now. There is only 2 locations where you can cut these redwood trees, and one of them is locked behind you guys having a level 90 farming, as you will need to plant the redwood seed yourself and wait for it to grow. And the only other location at the moment, and probably the one you all will be using, is located in a woodcutting guild, which if you have access to a skills necklace, you can easily teleport to this guild. And just like the first method, there is a couple of things that you will want to bring with you so you can improve your XP an hour. And if you guys really wanted to, you could even bring an infernal axe. This way you can train your fire making as you are cutting these redwood logs. However, we do not cover that in this video. So for this method, we're just going to be focusing on having the full lumberjack outfit. And you can get access to this by completing the forestry events or by taking part in the temple trekking minigame. This lumberjack outfit will be very useful if you're planning on going for 99 woodcutting, as you can easily obtain this before you even manage to get to level 90 woodcutting. And for the amount of logs you can expect to get here an hour, they range between 140 and 180 redwood logs an hour. And for the XP rates for 1 hour, they are between 53,200 and 68,400. But now let's move on to method number 3. Method number 3 is going to be catching sacred eels. And players will gain access to fishing sacred eels once they've completed the Regicide quest, as well as having at least level 87 in their fishing skill and also having level 72 in their cooking skill. You can catch these sacred eels in the small village of Zalandra, and to catch them you'll need to use a fishing rod while having fishing bait in your inventory. And once you get a full inventory, then you can use a knife on them to make spirit flakes. And just like fishing the anglerfish, there is a couple of things you need to bring with you to improve your XP rates an hour, and a full set of angler's outfit will give you a small increase in XP. There is also the Radar's Blessing, just like we stated in method number 1, and this will give you a slight chance of being able to catch 2 fish at once. And for the XP rates an hour, you can catch between 220 and 260 sacred eels, which comes out to be between 23,100 and 27,300 fishing XP an hour. But now let's go on to our 4th method. Method number 4 is going to be mining amethyst. Method 4 consists of mining amethyst, and players will get access to this method once they have managed to achieve at least level 92 in their mining skill. And just like the other methods on this list, this method has some secondary requirements, and I will just list them off for you now. So because this method requires level 92 in your mining skill, I would suspect by now you will have a full prospector outfit, as this will give you a little bit of bonus XP while you are mining. You will also need to have a pair of the expert mining gloves. You can get this by mining ore in the mining guild, and then you'll be able to get unidentified minerals, and you can use this to get these gloves. These expert mining gloves give an effect of when the amethyst is mined that it has a chance of not depleting, meaning you can AFK for longer. And the last item you'll need when you are mining amethyst is to have access to the celestial ring, as this ring will give you a +4 invisible boost to your mining level. The location of Amethyst is in the Mining Guild, and if you have completed the Falador Elite Diaries, then you will have access to a diary-only area, which is located again in the Mining Guild. And for the XP rates for an hour, you can mine between 80 and 100 Amethyst, which then this will relate to 19,200 XP to 24,000 XP an hour. But now, let's move on to our final method. So method number 5 is going to be cooking Karambwans. So my final method for this video is going to be cooking Karambwans, and you will gain access to this once you have completed the Tai Bro One Eye Trio quest, and you will need to have at least level 30 in your cooking skill. The only other requirement for this method, in my opinion, is to have completed at least the Varrock Hard Diaries, as when you've completed this diary, you can use the bank inside the cooking guild, and if you don't have this diary, then I would recommend getting yourself up to 100% Hosidius House Favor, and getting 100% Hosidius House Favor will let you use the Hosidius Kitchen, which is probably one of the better places that you can cook these Karambwans. The Hosidius Kitchen will give you a 5% increased chance of successfully cooking your food, and this 5% chance can be increased to 10% if you have completed the Elite, Current and Kebos diaries. So the main two locations that you'll want to choose from is either the Cooking Guild, which is located in Varrock, just west of the Varrock West Bank, or the Hosidius Kitchen, which is located in the Hosidius region in the Kingdom of Karen. And finally, for the XP rates, that will depend on both your cooking level, as the higher your level, the less likely you will burn these Karambwans, and how efficiently you can run back and forth from the bank. And you can cook between 1,200 and 1,400 Karambwans an hour, so this will relate into 228,000 to 266,000 XP an hour. And with all that being said, that is going to conclude this video. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video, and hopefully you can try some of these methods I have mentioned. Let me know in the comment section down below what methods or skills you like to AFK in this game. But I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video nevertheless. I have been Ben, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye. If you guys are looking around for your newest game, make sure to check out CDKeys.com, because they have the cheapest CD keys available on the internet for pretty much every game, even new releases. I'll drop a link down below if you guys want to check them out.